Hey Team Tula. Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you about two things. One, standing up for yourself and what you believe in, and also eliminating negative people from your circle. Okay, let's jump straight into it. I know you guys have heard about what happened at Bethune Cookman. In case you have been under a rock the past 24 hours, Bethune Cookman's president decided to invite Betsy Devo to their commencement ceremony, which resulted in students basically protesting, booing her, turning their backs to her, and straight out leaving. Now, you see what I'm wearing. I love my HBCU. One, I'm trying to figure out, why did the president think it was a good idea to invite this lady to an HBCU commencement ceremony? Two, I'm trying to figure out, why didn't they uninvite her after the students protested, sent out petitions saying that they did not want her to be at their commencement ceremony? Now, the president issued a statement saying that the reason why he stuck to his guns and let her still come is because he wanted the students to get used to being around people with opposite opinions. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, let's be real. This is their graduation ceremony. They've worked 4 hard years for this moment, and for you to invite somebody who blatantly disrespects and doesn't understand what an HBCU is, I think is absolutely ridiculous. Let me remind you what this lady has said about HBCUs. If you guys remember back in February, when a lot of HBCU presidents came to visit the White House, she made a comment saying that HBCUs were the pioneers of diversity, I believe it was. She essentially made it seem like HBCUs were a choice for African Americans back then. Not really capturing the essence that HBCUs was not a choice. It was a result of a Jim Crow segregated South. Blacks couldn't attend white schools. HBCUs were the only opportunity for African Americans to get a higher education. So for her to be so ignorant about that topic, and then for you to invite this ignorant person on a happy day, I think is absolutely ridiculous. If I was Charlemagne, I would give this guy Donkey of the Day. But I'm not Charlemagne, so I'm just going to say that I think it was dumb. I don't agree with it. I understand the message he was trying to do, but I think that was the wrong place and time for that, because he essentially ruined these graduates' day. And he got up on the mic and threatened to end the commencement and mail their degrees if they didn't stop booing. I mean, how could you really suppress those feelings of those graduates about a topic that they felt so strongly about, and they were justified to feel that way? So for those graduates of Bethune Cookman, I say power to you. Tula fully supports what you did. I'm very proud of you guys. And you know, this just goes to support, and the reason why I'm saying stick to your guns. If it's something that you believe strongly in, it may not be favorable. People may not understand it, but you believe it. And one thing I do want to point out too, as I'm doing research on this topic to see what happened, I noticed the different headlines. You have some headlines saying, you know, students stuck together when this lady came. Then you have other news outlets saying that these students acted a fool. It just goes to show you how different points of views take one story and they spin it to how they want to spin it to. And this is a perfect reason why I decided to do Tula Talks Entertainment and why I'm doing Tula Talks TV, because I want to be that avenue for you guys to tell both sides of the story and our truth. As a black millennial, this is our truth. We can't let big major outlets shape our narrative. Those students weren't fools. They weren't acting a fool because they decided to boo a woman who doesn't believe in HBCUs. I don't think she was a fool. So for them to put that narrative on them, I think it's pretty messed up. But you know what? It's okay, because you have outlets like this. You have other blog outlets that's going to tell the truth, tell the story. So that's topic number 1 I want to talk to you guys about. And make sure you guys do more research on it. Actually, I just read too, the NAACP is calling for the president to resign after inviting this lady to the school. So make sure you guys follow us on our social media sites, because we're definitely going to be keeping up with this topic, because I'm very, very, very curious to see how this plays out. Now, topic number 2. Keep negative people out your circle. Woo! Lord, I know you guys have watched the last episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, now's your time to change. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here I go. So if you have been following it, you know that this past season got a little bit crazy. Kandi was accused of wanting to drug and sexually assault Portia. This was a horrible rumor that was going around. Couldn't figure out where it came from. You know, Kandi doesn't even drink or do drugs. So this was like defamation of character. So at the reunion, on the 4th episode, it came out. Who said it? Phaedra said it. Then she made up the lie that she didn't say it. Phaedra and Kandi have a history with each other. They were friends at one point. A lot of stuff has taken place. You guys keep up with the show. You know what happened. But what kind of sucks in this situation is Portia was a pawn in this thing. Portia was just a pawn to get on Kandi's bad side and to hurt her. And I thought that was pretty messed up, because Portia and Phaedra were like freaking frat. That's what they claimed themselves as. So I think it was kind of messed up for someone so close to her to portray her in that way. And it's kind of struck a chord with me in general, because sometimes you have people that are literally smiling in your face, but they could be backstabbers. I know it's a song, it's a very generic saying, but it's a lot of truth in that statement. And to see something like this play out on national television, it's like, geez, you really have to take a moment, evaluate your situation, evaluate the people around you. And if you notice a common trend in certain people and certain activities, it's up to you to eliminate that negativity from around your space, because that's going to do nothing but bring you down and put you in situations that you don't need to be in. So whatever it may be, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a family member. Just really use this time to kind of evaluate what's going on around you, how things are transpiring around you. And if you feel like it's something negative, or someone that is using you or using a situation against you, like in their favor, go ahead and just eliminate them. Like, love them from a distance. So that is my vlog diary for today. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned, because the next video you will see will be a recap from our launch party we are having. Tickets are officially sold out. They were free tickets anyway, but I told you guys the RSVPs will be gone. You're more than welcome to show up. First come, first serve. Yeah, so make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me at Tula Alfredo, and follow the company at Tula Talks ENT. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And you guys, until next week, peace.